Hello, my name is Allison, and I'm going to be reviewing Lakin Price's portfolio for the street photography assignment. So, my first impressions of his portfolio is that there are 100 pictures and they're all in black and white, so that's really good. It's well over how many we were required to do. And whether he understood the assignment or not, I thought he did. He walked around Fayette Mall and just all around Lexington. I mean, the downtown area and pretty much everywhere. So I thought that he really understood that. The next question is asking if there's a sense of place with these pictures. I thought there was, not including the mall photos, because I didn't love these ones as much, but just going beyond to all of the Lexington photos. I think there's a really good sense of place because as we go through, we can see, like, if you know Lexington, we can see exactly where he's walking and we can see all of Lexington and all sorts of different people. So I think like, we understand where we are and what we're doing. But I didn't really feel like there was a story being told in these pictures. We have so many different buildings and streets and people, and none of it really goes together to create a story. But we still know where we are. We're in Lexington, and you can see that in every single photo. Some that stand out that I really liked are this one right here. I love the contrast in this photo, the light coming in, and it's really pretty having like these buildings and these buildings all completely dark, but then the street is nice and bright. So the contrast in this is really great. Another one that I really liked is this one here because we can see the lines that were used, like the road, the trees, the buildings, the cars, they all lead to this point down here. So it gives a great depth to the photo. So I think this is just like a really pretty, it's appealing to the eye, this photo. Um, let's see. One that I didn't really love. Oh, wait, no, there was another one that I did like. This one here. I like this one. I think this one, out of almost all of them, tells a story the most because we have a man right here holding some sort of bag. We see the bars and we see the buildings, and it's kind of like we're wondering where he's going, what he's doing, just out on the street with all these bars. So I liked this picture a lot because not many of them seem like they have not many of the pictures seem like they have too much of a purpose, but this one seems a lot more purposeful. So the photos I didn't love, this one right here, we just kind of have a girl looking at her phone. The picture's crooked, which a lot of his pictures are crooked, and that's not my favorite thing. I don't think that's good framing. And we're also inside, which isn't quite correct towards the assignment. So this photo I thought was just lacking in a lot of ways. And then another photo I didn't love is this one, but if it were straight, then I would really like this photo because I love that we have the traffic and the people on the bikes and we have some contrast and we're in between buildings, but it's crooked, which doesn't make any sense. Like, there's no need for it to be crooked. So if it was just straight up and down and we were looking at it straight on, I think this picture would be so cool. But since it's crooked, it totally ruins it. And that makes me really sad because it's a good picture. So I'd say the number one thing to improve on is making the photo straight, like having crooked pictures like these. It's really, I don't think it's necessary. I think it shows that this person needs to work on their framing a little bit better because clearly when you look here, there's perfect framing. This is such a good picture and you have a ton of negative space up here, but that's so much better than having negative space down here. But then you look at a picture like this and it doesn't make any sense why it's crooked. So I would say that's the main thing to improve on, and just take more pictures with lines like these ones because this is so appealing to the eye and gives so much depth to the photograph. So I would say those are the only things that I would say to work on. Other than that, this was a great portfolio, tons of cool pictures, and yeah, good job.